And then come forward. Good. How'd that feel? And then come on back, downward facing dog. Good. In downward facing dog, turn your heels gently outward. Same energy as in mountain pose. Beautiful. Take another breath. We're going to do an inchworm. We're going to walk our feet up to our hands, but do not let your hands come off the mat. Straight legs if you can. Take your time. Good. Stay in that pose. Yes! Yes! I saw one hand come up. That's cheating. And come deep as a fold. Nice. Just letting the body relax, shaking out your head. Maybe saying, why did I bother coming here today? That's okay. When you're ready, guys, take a nice inhale. Lengthen your spine, monkey pose. Sit down as deep as you can in squat. So really take it down. Arms out to the side again. So let's come into turns. We can show you guys agree that revolving chair sometimes the hips are doing a little hula hoop thing, little twist and shout. So we're going to go ahead here and draw the right arm back. Draw the left arm forward so it's going to be over the left knee. Turn now and look to the right. Look at where your left arm is. Isn't it over your left knee? Yes? Bend the arm. Bring the elbow over the right knee. All right. Bring now the right arm up in the air, bend it, and come into your revolving pose. Hips stay square. Beautiful. Knees do not touch. No kissing knees. You want the same amount of energy. You want the yin and the yang. You want the legs to be abducting and adducting at the same time. Energy. Long back. The longer your back is, the more this pose will turn. Gently unturn. Don't pop up. Whatever you do, please don't pop up. Bring the hands down. Now, before you let your hips rise, engage the hands. Imagine you're going to do a handstand. And then let your hips softly come up into the air. So when we engage the very muscles we're trying to stretch, we wonder why they shake and shimmy and we scream. So take another breath here, just letting go. Hands need to contact the earth, otherwise the body is not sure. Inhale, monkey pose. Sit down deep into the squat. Don't let the distance between the shoulders change. So even here, there is no change in the distance between where the shoulders and the hips are. So let's come up just a bit. Feel the shoulder blades engage in. So we're not down, we're not arched. This time, taking the arms up, left hand, pull it back. Watch it come back, the body's strong. Right arm should be reached right over the right knee. Let's turn and look at it. Yes? Bend the elbow. Reach that right elbow to the left knee. Sit your hips down and then bring the palms together. Yeah. So the hips are lower than the shoulders. There's a little rounded here. I'm going to try to relax a little bit. Good, yeah. Yes. Now when ready, unturn. Please don't pop up. Hands come down. Engage the hands like you're going to do a handstand. So now the hips can rise up easily without the hamstrings contracting. Let's take a nice inhale, lengthen our spine. Let's do a couple warrior and triangle poses. So when you're ready from here, guys, let's shift our weight into, let's see, last time we were on our right foot. So let's go ahead and shift our weight into our left foot. Lift up the right leg. So remember, we need to be able to step back. Step the foot back. Turn the foot now towards warrior. So look at your heel. It should be the front heel to the back heel or front heel somewhere to the arch heel, depending on the discipline that you're trained in. Our body is still very forward. Now remember, downward dog brings our hips back. So we want to slowly here let the hips come back without activating the hamstring. So the key is if you push into your heel, the hamstring is going to tighten. Use your hands, stabilizing your back, and lengthen through. There you go. So now the hamstring is not tense. It's long. The hip. So when ready, guys, gently bend into the knee, and the knee should be pretty much just right over the ankle. We're going to take the right arm, take it up by our ear. Is your deodorant still working? Check it out. You open up to the right side, lift up, long back, and bring both arms out to the side. So remember what I said about the distance thing. Many people take their Warrior II, they have this forward lift. So now our hips are down and our inner thighs are open. Now we didn't do prepping for inner thigh opening. So in a class, you would be opening your inner thigh. You should be doing this in prepping. But here we want to stay strong. So we want to look, you can see the arms aren't back. And can you imagine again that you were against the wall? So your sacrum, the thoracic, and the back of the head. Let's go ahead and bring the right hand down to the side. Push down a little bit. Get a little down pressure. So now the right side will not collapse. Raise up with the left. Stay strong in that hip. So we don't want to come out of this at all. Now we're going to reach this left arm as far forward as we can. So keep going, keep going, keep going. Sink the hip deeper. Come on, keep getting deeper into the hip. Then bring the elbow down or the hand down to the ground, either one. But remember, it's that hold-free zone, so you shouldn't be leaning on that leg at all. The body is long. I bet you may have that a little bit more. So now, bring your shoulders closer to the head. Yeah, you're opening more. Excellent. Because you're using all the. Remember I said about you being very flexible? I was kind of giving you like, yeah, people that are really flexible because you can move, but to hold that strength, so that's why, and they're all saying, okay, stop talking to her about this and let's go on. So we'll get to talking about it, okay? So now guys, let's go ahead and press the hips up and back into triangle. Now, try to get that full free. So in other words, your left side now doesn't hang down, does it? It lifts. Maybe you need to take the hand to the thigh, but the idea is try to get the top of the head up to the distance where your toes are. And now this left hip descends, so you really feel this hip depressing and the right hip coming up. The arm can come up as long as it is just straight up, it's not pushing back. You can even bring it over your head to make circles. Whatever you want to do. But the body is long. Nice. So the hamstring should actually not be tense. It should be stretched. Awesome. We're not done. Now let's turn and look at the left foot. And we're going to need to keep our line of energy moving forward. So let's go ahead and bend the left knee, push off the right leg, and turn that into a lunge. Stay long. Now here we can bring the elbow or we can bring the hand down and turn and come through. You may want to play with your push a moment if the hand is up. And make sure both hips are at the same level. So we don't want to have it drop out. Nice. And that's perfect. So you're going to